Weird Al Yankovic and prank. Updated frequently. Now accepting questions and fan submissions via email. Click to visit the fan page. 9/11/2020. There are many factors that play into why Alfred Weird Al Yankovic has been undergoing male pregnancy for far longer than a normal human female. Males cannot naturally have children because of a lack of a uterus or womb. There is simply nowhere a baby can naturally grow. So the first process in Weird Al's male pregnancy is growing a uterus, which would explain his bloating and what appears to be a baby bump as early as 2014. Then, baby has room to grow. But Weird Al's lack of ovum or eggs is probably making you question, how in the world does the baby actually grow? Well, it's not entirely impossible. As proven by Weird Al Yankovic himself, another factor of why it's taking so long is that the baby has to grow and form from the sperm. When injected with the right amount of liquid ovum, a baby is allowed to grow in the male body, albeit slowly, as the testosterone in his body stunts the baby's growth, meaning he needs to be inside his body longer. That's the first update. 9/17/2020. Throughout Weird Al Yankovic's gestation period, which may last up to 8 years as opposed to the female 9 months, Yankovic has undergone noticeable changes. His body hair, once exposed to the female hormones of estrogen, quite possibly as well as progesterone, now appear long and silky as if he were a beautiful woman. Along with his female hormones, Yankovic's stomach and mid-torso area have expanded due to his male pregnancy, causing both physical pain and a copious amount of stretch marks. Due to the injection of liquid ovum, which creates a sustainable environment for a fetus to form, hormones which aid growth of Yankovic's fetus are produced at an extreme rate. This exposure to female hormones may also account for Al's personality and emotions. These wild emotions, such as mood swing and mania, may be channeled into and masked by his musical performances. Other emotions and symptoms of the female hormones may be weight gain, hot flashes, anxiety, or migraines. Symptoms caused by prolonged exposure to the female hormone or hormones excreted from the womb and brain during pregnancy may last years. 9/27/2020. Weird Al's silence on all social medias, possibly because of his state, makes it difficult to keep constant reports on his level of pregnancy. I believe around his bump would be very difficult to hide from most people, perfectly aligned with the rapid spreading of COVID-19 in America. I believe fully it is a coincidence, as blaming a worldwide pandemic on one man's pregnancy is far too crazy for theory with no backing. Although I have my thoughts on the spread of this virus, I will keep this website focused on one topic, and one topic only: Al's pregnancy / the eventual birth of his child. Have you ever found it suspicious that there is absolutely no concrete evidence that Weird Al Yankovic's wife was ever pregnant, and yet they have a daughter? I believe that. Although he's been pregnant since 2015, he was pregnant again beforehand from at most 1998 to her birth in 2003. Nina Yankovic shares a striking resemblance to her father, more so than her mother, because most of her formation in the womb was thanks to Al's sperm, and less so because of Suzanne Yankovic's liquefied ovum, versus if Suzanne had been pregnant, when she had clearly not been. I believe this experiment by the government, despite being successful once with Nina Yankovic, is still under heavy construction. I'm unsure when this method of reproduction will be available to the public, or if it ever will, but perhaps one day, men other than Alfred will be able to experience pregnancy as well. End of that. Okay, on to the next one. 10/29/2020. Hello, loyal Weird Al and Preg readers. I apologize for the month my site has been offline. It appears my website has been attacked in an attempt at its removal. I believe it may have been due to Weird Al's Weird Al's Weird Alites, what I call Weird Al fans. white knights attempting to shut down anything that slanders their favorite artist, their idol, their god. But I am determined to persist. I refuse to let the likes of them silence the voice of the people. www.weirdalimpre. That's www.weirdalimpre.com. WeirdAlImpre.com. Continue to share my website with family and friends. 11/1/2020. Weird Al Yankovic has recently posted a photo of his newly dyed purple hair. He said an impulsive decision may have been fueled by pregnancy related mood swings. 11/5/2020. Weird Al Yankovic made an appearance on Adult Swim's The Eric Andre Show, Season 5, Episode 3. At 10 minutes and 53 seconds, Yankovic is seen stating, "My work here is done." Though I do not know what this is referring to, I noticed the lower half of Yankovic's body is shrouded in darkness as the camera is shrouded in darkness as the camera quickly pans up to his face, almost as if they were recording on borrowed time, needing to quickly draw the attention away from Yankovic's belly and brining it toward his face. This leads me to believe Al's water is closer to breaking than we think. This may be an answer to the question we are all asking. If Weird Al had the time to make an appearance on the Eric Andre Show, why was a full interview not conducted? What does Al have to hide from the public? Though the show seems to be a satire parody based on real reality shows, questions are still asked and answers are still given. Perhaps Al was worried his pregnancy may come up in the form of a joke told by the host? Due to the male pregnancy talking longer than the normal female. What the fuck? Due to male pregnancy taking longer than the normal female pregnancy, many years, I believe it is safe to assume that the cycles of pregnancy take longer themselves as well. When Weird Al's water breaks, the pain of the amniotic sac bursting may last throughout the rest of this. The amniotic sac is the fluid-filled sac that contains and protects a fetus in the womb due to Weird Al's lack of a womb. His body had to provide an artificial sac. This means when the sac or water breaks, it may be especially painful. I believe this is due to happen soon. Stay tuned, Weird Al Impre fans. 11/15/2020. It has come to my attention that many viewers believe the way I punctuate Weird Al Yankovic's name is incorrect. I'm aware his name is Weird Al Yankovic. I previously referred to him as such. It is a purposeful play on words. I believe Al is weird due to his male pregnancy rather than due to the wacky nature of his songs. Stay tuned, Weird Allies. Yes, Weird Al lies. Lies about the state and existence of his pregnancy. As time goes on, Yankovic will inevitably near the end of his uterine cycle. I believe there will become a point that Al's childbearing stomach will grow too big to hide. No girdle or belt can hide the secret Weird Al Yankovic is hiding from the public. Keep your eyes peeled. 11/25/2020. It is safe to say that Al's pregnancy may be now be extremely noticeable. The last photo posted on Yankovic's Twitter, Purple Hair Al, purposely shows only his head, leaving his pregnant belly out of sight. No girdle nor chest binder can hide his level of pregnancy. Though Al is not obligated to post photos of himself, it does seem odd that he leaves his lower half out. 11/29. Weird Al Impre now has a subreddit. Reddit.com/r/Weird Al Impre. Be sure to subscribe to never miss an update. I'm sure you have all realized that I have not been updating the site. This is 11/27/2020, by the way. I regret to inform you I've been infected with some kind of virus. Not the coronavirus, but something different. I have received several threatening emails from a possibly fake Google email address the day before I fell ill. I suspect someone may be trying to silence me. Possibly Weird Al or his team. I will update again when I have time. Thank you for sticking with me, Al Theorist. A late happy holidays to you all. 1/11/21 at 5:06 on December 2nd, 2020. Weird Al posted a congratulatory post to Mr. Alex Winter for his movie titled The Zappa Movie. On his Twitter in said post, he said the following: "Congrats to Ed Winter on the Zappa movie, a labor of love, and it definitely shows. The definitive Zappa dog. If you're a fan, it's required viewing." The phrasing "a labor of love" could be teasing at the possibility of Weird Al making his pregnancy public, or perhaps if he legally is unable to announce such a thing. A little hint or nudge towards the Alites who know the truth. 2/12/21. Fellow Allies, I'm pleased to announce that I've been interviewed by podcast creators Ashes to Ashes from all the way down in Australia. It fills me with joy knowing that our theory has reached so far across the earth, and I can only hope it continues to reach the ears and hearts of people all over the earth. Happy February 12th, everybody. 3/25/2021. I apologize for the lack of updates. As you can see, our last post was scheduled for February 12th and only uploaded today. I suspect hackers, trolls, and otherwise untrusted beings are trying to halt the progression of this website. I'm not worried, as the spirit and will of my theory will live far past this website or the internet. Don't let dirty people try to bring you down. Womp out. 4/16/2021. This artificial estrogen pumping through Al's veins is constantly at war with the natural testosterone produced by Al's testes. Artificial estrogen is both essential and necessary to host a womb. Al may receive estrogen through a number of methods. Estrogen can be ingested by a pill, gel shot, or patches. It is currently not known how much estrogen Al needs to host his womb. It is possible that Al is in constant need of estrogen and gets his fix through discrete estrogen patches applied to out-of-sight areas such as the underarms, thighs, buttock, or back in order to hide his big secret. 5/28/2021. Recently, Weird Al Yankovic, aka @AlYankovic on Twitter, has posted several tweets about food. The first posted on 5/09/2021. There's an image of pulled pork lemonade with the caption, my least favorite flavor. Curious. This strange flavor combination may be due to pregnancy cravings, a phenomenon which naturally occurs in women as early as 5 weeks into pregnancy. Due to the nature of Al's pregnancy, this effect and many others throughout his pregnancy may be delayed. Though I cannot confirm if Al is referring to his pregnancy cravings, it is highly likely. 6/17/2021. Due to several issues with my site hosting, the last two Weird Al male pregnancy uploads failed to upload. I apologize for this. Big changes will be coming to www.weirdalmfrank.com. Stay tuned. 6/17/2021 at 1:43 a.m. @Al Yankovic on Twitter.com posted a photograph of the pastry known as raspberry beignets, titled "The Kind You Find in a Second-Hand Store." What the fuck? No. Yeah. Though I am not sure if this is a reference to one of Weird Al's songs, I'm sure that the ingredients used to harbor Al's wounds, as well as the process of pregnancy, are causing the pregnancy food cravings. The average 60-year-old would not be craving pastries at nearly 2 in the morning, but the average pregnant woman or man would find a 2 a.m. snack alluring due to pregnancy cravings. 8/23/2021. I discovered today a recent Weird Al merchandise, one of which shows Mr. Alkovich standing, enlarged head with an accordion to cover his abdomen. The other, a Simpsons brand figure, yellow skin and green shirt, and green shirt, accordion, also conveniently held his lower abdomen. I believe that Al, in an attempt to stay faithful to his fans, made his merchandise censor his swollen tummy. I will note that his Simpsons figure has a removable accordion, but it could be the fault of the company, which Mr. Yankovic may not have had control over. The average female stomach expands greatly throughout pregnancy. Though the natures of male pregnancy are mysterious and unknown, it is safe to assume that Al is harboring a single child. His stomach growth rate would be that of a normal human woman. The direct censorship of old man Alfred's stomach shows that Weird Al has something to hide. 8/24/2021. Be sure to follow the official Weird Al Impreg Twitter account. Twitter.com/Weird Al Impreg. Question and answer. 8/30/2021. Question: why was Weird Al Yankovic not featured on Kanye West #Donda? Answer: there are many possibilities. It is unsafe for pregnant people to travel with the recent surge of the Delta variant. Another may be the fellow celebrities do not approve of his male pregnancy. Question: when is the baby coming? Answer: it is unknown. Male pregnancy is experimental and may take several more years to come to completion. There is evidence of Al's pregnancy dating as far back as 2014. Question: is Al's future baby going to be a girl or boy? Answer: the gender of Al's future spawn is unknown. Only time will tell. Question: why? Answer: though I cannot speak for Al myself, there are many possible reasons to advance the technology. Personal gauge, to experience the joys of pregnancy, or possibly to further enhance his weird status. 9/7/2021. This image features Al standing next to the character Plex from Yo Gabba Gabba, an American live-action puppet educational music children's television series. I believe it is no coincidence this character was placed next to Mr. Yankovic instead of the other possible characters. Features a yellow robot character. With a black speaker above a door, a small door placed on his stomach, suspiciously the same place a baby bump would form. A door signifying the womb a baby would form it and be birthed from. He was with no doubt designed with the/male pregnancy in mind. It's placed next to Alfred Yankovic, who is covering the same area on his belly that Plex has. This door contraption is no accident. 10/17/2021. In this photograph, Weird Al Yankovic sits atop the star with his two children. His daughter, Eda Yankovic, born baby. It is clear that Al was not ready for this picture, as his hands and arms are clearly attempting to obstruct his stomach. Though it is unknown if Eda is aware of her father's pregnancy, one can suspect his entire family is aware. His attempted stomach obstruction cannot hide the truth. Weird Al Yankovic, the world knows you are pregnant. 12/10/2021. In the 1996 Splice parody interview with popular artist Madonna, Weird Al Yankovic displays both one of his earliest and most direct references to his future male pregnancy, as the interviews are spliced. Al's inclusion of this pregnancy mention was international. Al asked Madonna, "I hear you are having a baby," to which she responds, "Yes." Al then asks her, "How come you can have a baby and I can't?" She then responds with "I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm a woman." The pseudo interview took place in 1996, 8 years before the eventual female birth of Eda Yankovic, Al's first child. This is one of the earliest displays of Alfred's desire to become male pregnant, with fans providing their insight along with first-person accounts of Yankovic's sighting. I have been painting a more accurate picture of the Weird Al Yankovic male pregnancy timeline. 1/28/2022. Patterns in clothing break the camel's back. Could Weird Al Alfred be using tricks to fool the eye? It's possible a simple dress can hide this mess, unless a bump shows through his distress. But nevertheless, he attests a false pregnancy. But I digress. Stripes to fool the eye and mind, but some of us can see through the lie. No maternity dress for Weird Al Yankovic. Crazy patterns hide everything a pregnant person could want to hide. A baby bump or light lactation. Keep an eye out for the patterns of Alfred. 4/21/2022. Today I wrapped up a conversation with a trusted astronomer, known as Jude, in which we talked about a very interesting discovery. On July 20th, 2018, a YouTube channel known as Hot Ones posted a collaborative video with Alfred. The video itself, as of the time of posting this, doesn't have any references to Alfred's pregnancy, but Jude shared with me a screenshot of the original upload titled Weird Al Yankovic exposes his male pregnancy while eating spicy wings. Hot Ones. She regretfully informed me she had not saved the original video. We theorized it was an extended cut featuring Weird Al revealing his pregnant state. We also theorized Weird Al or his legal team's pressure the Hot Ones channel to remove all pregnant content and re-upload the video. If anyone has more information on this, please email me. Have very happy holidays, truthers. 8/27/2022. It is no secret that Weird Al hides his male pregnancy from the populace. We have known this for quite some time, and so have the celebrities. We know that Al's cohorts are aware of his pregnancy, but he hides in the shadows, knowing the media will shun him. Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, stars of Breaking Bad, know Al's secret, so do you. Yankovic's attempts to hide his abdomen are made evident in almost every photograph of Alfred Yankovic. In some way, he obstructs his abdomen or belly. Below are several photos of Weird Al Yankovic, not before posted on this site, where he obstructs his abdomen. Yankovic has always had a tendency to obstruct his abdomen in photos and when on stage. Commonly seen playing the accordion. Could it be a front to hide male pregnancy? Perhaps the vibrations have damaged the technology within Al, giving reason to his prolonged state of pregnancy. As Al continues his tour across the United States, more and more viewers report he was sitting the entire show and that he attempted to hide his belly. Weird Al Yankovic, we beg you, reveal your secret to the world now. 9/11/2022. This is a 2-year anniversary post, folks. There are many factors that play into the Weird Al male pregnancy theory. First, we have seen Al's bump. We have seen Al's bump throughout the years. Al's stomach has been expanding at a rapid rate. Most now know that the experimental male pregnancy takes far longer than the average female pregnancy. At this rate, it may be professional opinion that a male pregnancy is at least 12 times a female pregnancy, meaning a male pregnancy takes 9 years as opposed to the female 9 months. The earliest account of Weird Al Yankovic's male pregnancy, according to www.weirdalimpregn.com, is 2024. The 9th year is approaching. Second, Yankovic has referenced male pregnancy throughout his life. In Yankovic's songs, he reveals a secret of male pregnancy, pointing to photos of himself asking, "Are you pregnant?" The idea of a pregnancy in Yankovic is not unique to this blog. Fans have taken it among themselves to create a Weird Al-style parody videos, such as "Oops, I'm Pregnant Again," published 2008, several years before the first sighting of Alfred's baby bump. Third, Yankovic abstains from drugs and alcohol, making it the perfect oath. Doing this makes his body pure and able to grow a perfect womb to host his little Yankovic Jr. Without complications, Fourth, fans of Yankovic have noticed that along his tour, Yankovic has performed sitting several times. Yankovic has released a movie about his life without appearing in it himself, possibly due to hiding his secret male pregnancy. Pregnancy takes a toll on a body. An artificial male pregnancy takes longer than that of a female. It can be assumed that the strain put on the body is also 12 times more. Coming soon, you're not pregnant. Weird Al and pregnant. The Al Yankovic story. Okay. Like a fucking 10-second break. Holy shit. Okay. 11/4/2022. While pursuing a Weird Al fans Facebook page, I stumbled upon a comment by one Emily. She details her experience and what a big research shows. Say the meet and greet. Yankovic was concerned behind an opaque plastic street book the whole time. If you're a long-time reader of my blog, you would agree it is safe to say that this is a poor attempt at concealing Weird Al Yankovic's experimental male pregnancy. What does Yankovic have to hide? That he needs to cower behind a plastic curtain while taking photos with fans. He does not want us getting close. This process gives Al an excuse to have his belly photoshopped out. Below is Emily's experience meeting and greeting Weird Al. After the show, all the VIP people gathered in the back and meet and greet. We did the pics first, and I don't want to read this. Here, I'm gonna give you a condensed version of this. Basically, they were hustled back into the theater. Well, this is. Okay, I'll do the whole thing. After the show, all the VIP people gathered at the back of the meet and greet. We did the pics first and were told at the time there would be a plastic curtain between us and him, but it'll be photoshopped out. As you can tell, you can see where it was photoshopped. At this point, we were being converted like cattle. I seriously never really saw him before. Or while we were taking our pic, not to mention we paid for 2 VIP tickets, only got 1 pic. After the pic, we were hustled back to the theater after not too long, maybe 10 minutes. Everyone was done with their pics, and it was time to meet in. Every time I've gone to one of his concerts, this is my 5th one, I've had him sign my tickets and got a chance to chat with him, telling about great news, etc. This time, he was behind the plastic sheet to the floor, and all he was doing was signing a poster that he had with him. When we went up to meet him, we had to wear our masks, and all I was able to do was say hi before we finished signing the poster. He wasn't even the one handing it to me. He gave it to whoever was leading the VIP group, and the guy gave it to us. So that took less than 5 minutes. Basically, I paid $400 for a picture of pretty much just myself and some guys signing posters behind a plastic curtain. Oh, but wait, we got mugs, which would serve better as pencil holder in a bag of coffee, moving from being a VIP. And then there's a photo. This is fucking weird. They photoshopped me. That is so weird. 2/21/2023. Today, Yankovic posted an edited photo of himself enjoying a croissant caption. Travel tip: next time you're in Paris, make sure to try the food. At this point, it's obvious that Yankovic conceals his pregnancy cravings with reference to food throughout his life's work. We implore you, Al, reveal your secret. Your fans are ready to hear the truth, and we will accept Al's all Weird Al Yankovic fans. Yankovic was seen besides the test. Special holiday sale. He's about to get the alien cut off before revealing his pregnant belly. Pictures of Al cut directly under his chest are a common theme. Among pictures released of Yankovic below, several shirts and hats are showcased as well as a dinosaur version of the man, shown covering his torso with an accordion in typical Weird Al fashion. Curious. More proof to the massive pile of evidence that Alfred wears patterned button-ups to keep his pregnancy curves. You can also see his slouching posture to draw attention away from his pregnant belly. It is obvious that he's hiding his pregnant belly once it's been pointed out, which many are not brave enough to do anymore. It is your duty to give your loved ones the gift of awakening into truth is this holiday series. Weird Al and Craig is 100% free all year round. 7/20/2024. Yesterday, July 19, 2024, a new single was released by Weird Al Yankovic titled Pokemania. Of course, the untrained eye may not notice anything suspicious when viewing this new hit on YouTube. Those who are both astute and enlightened pay mind to his secret. Plain as day in this video, Weird Al makes several references to his pregnancy, whether intentional or not. Wearing signs like sirens in the mid of the sea or ravens in the dead of the night. Weird Al's specific song choices, the most obvious being a parody of Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. Though the song itself gives nothing away, many of you know that Mr. X has made several references to male pregnancy. It is no secret that technology beyond our wildest dreams exists only for the highest social class. Is it possible that Al has colluded with Mr. X several times, perhaps inspiring his 2021 male pregnancy photo shoot? We have attempted to contact Mr. X and his team to no current avail. The next side seems that the 1 minute and 50 second in the video is a common theme throughout Al's career, a cactus costume which conveniently covers the abdomen. This scene is the only live action scene in the entire video. Need I say more? 4 minute mini parodies later, Al tackles a controversial hit Walk by Cardi B. Though the parody of the song may seem to only serve a humorous purpose, those of us with an enlightened sense can't help but understand this may allude to the process of live birth, known as pre-labor rupture or membranes in layman's terms. The water breaking, in which amniotic fluid begins to leak out of an individual's uterus, signaling that live birth has begun. An email sent to Weird Al fans this Friday contains 2 highly edited images of Al. One sporting his concealing cactus costume and one which shows Al kneel before a flaming accordion. The flames clearly edited in post. With the knowledge contained in this blog having been public for several years, do you guys comment on why a graphic may be edited over the belly of Weird Al Yankovic? Go forth and spread the word of Yankovic, Al, and Craig, and stay tuned for a new feature on www.weirdalandcraig.com coming soon. A message to all believers. Oh, how the time flies. It feels like just yesterday the first update to this website was published. To my boy Al fans, me at Weird Al and Craig, thank you for continued 4 years of your support. As the Weird Al secret male pregnancy theory speeds across the globe at the speed of light, at the sound of light, as evidence piles up, we can only hope Weird Al Yankovic will let down his guard and reveal his male pregnancy secret to an accepting world. Stay tuned for more features on the site, such as fan submission page, as well as a deep dive into the lyrics of popular Weird Al Yankovic songs. 9/23/2024. Today, to our delight and surprise, Yankovic announces Bigger and Weirder 2025 tour and a message sent to all Weird Al fans. A header image of Al shows Yankovic destroying buildings and grabbing automobiles in a fashion similar to Godzilla or King Kong. A classic parody. It is not until you look closer that the deeper meaning of this photo is revealed. In the foreground, a woman's gaze aligns perfectly with Yankovic's womb. Yankovic's abdomen pictured below seems to have a defined and slim waist starting at the second visible button on Al's shirt. Photo manipulation? Perhaps. Or perhaps a grim fact that is often not mentioned is this one, failure of pregnancy. It is likely that Yankovic is currently in between pregnancy attempts. It could very possible not resume attempting pregnancy until the end of 2025 tour. I attempted to call the number listed in the letter and ask about such scenarios to no avail, and I cannot be transferred up to Yankovic himself. 3/7/2025. It is no secret that artificial intelligence is less than accurate. It is also no secret that those who work above us all go to the length to censor information pertaining to Weird Al and Yankovic's male pregnancy. When prompting Google with a simple question, is the Weird Al inbreak story true? The artificial intelligence silences itself with a simple message. An AI overview is not available for the search. It is clear that we are all seen as fools. AI capable of infinite solutions to any mathematical phrase fails short to a chilling but necessary question. But to a simple, this search for knowledge must continue. We will do everything possible to make all information about Weird Al Yankovic's experimental male pregnancy available. Thank you and good night.